of what we did today. As you heard Lieutenant Spenner narrate, that this goes back to Frederick the Great and the Prussian Army. We've been doing this now for about 250 years. So from the Continental Army to today, we've been doing something similar. It's pretty powerful. And you take it back even further than that, Frederick the Great was a military historian. He took a lot of what he did from the Roman legions back 2,000 years ago. So anytime that we get to celebrate the history and the tradition of our great army, we should really celebrate in that. And the last, and maybe I think the most important for today, is to celebrate how Colonel Pesce actually got here. I don't know how many people have read Colonel Pesce's bio, but it really is awe-inspiring. You know, he started in the mid to late 70s in the Army. He came from a military family, and great to see you here, sir. He went to a prestigious military university. He lives and breathes military and leadership. He's been through tons of leadership positions, all the way up to the point that he decided to leave the beloved Army for a little bit. And then 10 years in the running, he had a calling to come back. That was in 2009. From 2009 to just about a month and a half ago, he did 2 tours in overseas in 2 high-level positions, where he was gone majority of the time. So why am I saying all this, and why am I saying celebrate? We're celebrating because we have an outstanding leader here. We have somebody that has more leadership experience than probably any of his peers in the battalion commands. He finished his war college, well, he's going to graduate, but he just finished his last project. What battalion commander have you ever heard who's already been through war college? I can tell you that I am motivated just by seeing him over the past couple of days. And I want you guys to be motivated in the same. And sir, just as Lieutenant Spenner did narrate, the person who holds the flag has the allegiance of the soldiers. You have their allegiance, you have their support. And I can't wait to see what this battalion looks like in another year. And Mrs. Pesce, it already sounds like you've sacrificed so much just in the last couple of years. And we really do appreciate that sacrifice. And that goes for your whole entire family.
Thank you.
It is going to be a rewarding experience, I guarantee you.
Oh, I know.
But I wish you the best of luck, and I wish you your family entirely well. So, usually at this point, the battalion commander says goodbye and heads off into the sunset. So, good or bad, I don't know how you view it, you're stuck with me for at least another couple of months. So I'm going to keep it simple and just say thank you. And sir, we're going to make one hell of a team there for those first couple of months that I am here. And I wish you the best of luck in the world and Godspeed. Well, thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new commander of the 854th Engineer Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Edward L. Pesce.
Major Holtz, those are about the most gracious comments I've ever heard for an outgoing battalion commander. Thank you very, very much. Colonel Henning, Sergeant Major Crum, thank you very much for being here with us today. And to my loving family, especially my wife Lori, thank you all for making the trek out here to New York. It's very nice to be welcomed so warmly by the entire battalion, especially since you now have a Red Sox fan in your midst. Good. I'm sure it's the best you can. All seriousness, Major Holtz, congratulations on the receipt of yet another Army Commendation Medal. You worked darn hard the last 6 months. It's pretty evident in what I've seen in the last several days, and also early in the month of May when I was out at Fort Dix for your FTX. It's pretty amazing what you pulled together and what you're able to do, and that is a real testament to your leadership and to your organizational skills and to the staff's support. I also want to say thank you to Lieutenant Spenner and to the rest of the staff for pulling all this together today. This is really overwhelming, really very, very nice. To my new soldiers of the 854th, I met your previous battalion commander prior to Major Holtz, Lieutenant Colonel Dale, in theater, one of his trips with the Army Corps of Engineers. As you probably aware, he works full-time for them. Met him in Kuwait en route to Afghanistan, and he gave me some really good news. And I told the leaders in Fort Dix in early May that I felt incredibly lucky because he told me we were the best battalion in the brigade. And I was incredibly happy to hear that. He told me a lot about you all, told me a lot about what's going on, where everybody is. It was a great opportunity to see him. When I was in Afghanistan, I was able to talk to him again. And he just returned home himself only about a month ago. But he gave me a real good feel for your lineage, your history, and what you're capable of. So I'm really looking forward to moving forward as the best of the brigade. Folks, you were my top choice when it came to command board selection, Day 54. I feel very honored that I was selected as your commander, and that you were my top choice. But this battalion is over 1,000 soldiers strong. So I need your help. Today we need to stay on top. Today we need to move forward, making training meaningful, valuable, and important to all your soldiers. Today we still live in a world that is not safe. So I need your help. Leaders of this battalion, I need your help to continue the good work, to stay on top, and to make our soldiers ready in the event we are needed somewhere in the world. I have a saying, and I mentioned before, and I had a discussion with Chief Greco before he departed on Friday. I have a saying that one person can make a difference. And I discussed that with him briefly, and I asked him to think about that, think about the training that they're going to be conducting out there at Fort McCoy, and to make it somewhat more interesting than perhaps the DPW is planning to do for them, to do what he can to do that for them while they're out there for their 2-week annual training event. Folks, every one of us can point to someone in our background, in our military background, that did something for us. And we can look up to that person and say, that person did this for me and I never forgot it. That person did this when we were out on rifle range. That person did this when we were at annual training, extended combat training. I challenge all the leaders and soldiers in this unit to be that person to your soldiers. Be that person that makes a difference, because it will matter in the long run. Finally, I want to say thank you to Major Hults again, and please extend my thanks to your wonderful wife, Michelle. We pulled a fast one on Major Hults with his ARCOM today. He didn't know it was coming. I don't know, maybe he knew, but he didn't suspect. We wanted his wife to be here, but unfortunately, with the demands of the child and the logistics of being out on Long Island, it's certainly understandable. But we certainly wish her all the best and thank her on behalf of all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, I look forward to this ride for the next 2 years. I'm very much looking forward to it all, and I thank you very much for giving me the honor. Battalion, attention, Commander Troops, take charge of the battalion. All policies and procedures remain in effect.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Pesci. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the benediction by Chaplain Reeder and remain standing for the playing of the Army Song.
Would you pray with me? Almighty God, indeed we have come together to rejoice and celebrate this change of command and the new phase in the life of this unit. And Father, indeed we celebrate the fact that the 854th Engineering Battalion is the best in the brigade, and we pray that under the leadership of Lieutenant Colonel Pesci, this would remain true. We pray for the soldiers that will be out there getting the job done, and for Major Holtz as well, as he steps on to the next phase in his life. And Lord, at this time, at the end of our ceremony, we also want to remember those soldiers and their families who are deployed, families who are back home, trying to get the job done at home. We pray that you would keep them safe, return them to us in safety and in good health. And we will give you the praise for it. In your name, amen.
Thank you.
Battalion! the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the gates loud and strong. Hee-hee-ho! As we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the exit of the official party.